Sicarah show, and I'm with BC Danna.
How you doing? How's everybody doing?
Yeah, so I'm so happy at the fact that you're an artist from Yonkers. Mm-hmm. Of course, I'm from Yonkers, so I'm always here for it. Really?
Wow, that's news to me. I didn't know that.
No way. Okay, so I want to talk about your music journey so far.
So far, it's been, I just came home from prison. Okay. So I'm trying to get back into the motions, really. That's what's really going on. But it's been cool so far. I've been in the studio a lot. A lot.
Okay, that's what's up. So you're getting reacclimated. So did coming from Yonkers in any way, like being around other artists or seeing artists from the city that you're from, did that impact you musically?
I mean, honestly, this thing started from a guy from Louisiana. And Lil Wayne is the reason I rap today. So DMX definitely played a part in inspiration. And Mary J. Blige is my cousin.
Oh,
so,
wow, okay.
You know, she plays a part too. And then, Jay the Kiss and everybody. Yeah, I always looked at that like, these guys are from where I'm from. I know them personally. So if they could do it, I could do it. The girl's my cousin. Her blood and mine are the same. If she could do it, I damn sure could do it.
Absolutely. So I like the fact you mentioned X. So we got to get into some lyrics. Yes, of course. Rest in peace. Now, Celine Tote Bag, from the jump, the beat had me. I was like, who made this? That was so fire.
I'm so yo, get it? So why yo? This should make X proud. I'm sicker than the X-Files. What must I go through to show you shit is real?
So you said, I'm so yo, get it? So Y-O. This should make X proud. I'm sicker than the X-Files. I thought that was a fire line. Yeah, like that was so dope. So talk to me a little bit about the vibe. Like, how did you get into that pocket? Because every single line was a bar.
It's so funny. I wrote that. Well, I don't write, but I put that together in a bathroom stall up north in jail.
No way.
Probably like a week or two before I came home on that prison bed. That was 2020, August. So yeah, and I wrote it over my cousin's beat from Mary Jane. Give me all your love, and that's why I didn't have no beats, so I had to really like block her lyrics out. I had to treat her lyrics like they were part of the sample type thing. And I wrote and I put it together over that, and then I came home, found the beat, and actually no, I had that beat before I got locked up. Actually, I didn't know what to do with it, and I pulled it back up, put the rhyme together, and I was like, oh, it works, so let's do it. That's how that happened.
Oh, that's crazy. So you said you were in a stall. So did you do that in one sitting? Or did you work on that song over?
Over and over. Because, again, I don't write, so I got to keep... And on top of that, I got to keep trying to block Mary out because she's singing in my ear. And I got to, she's kind of throwing me off. But I got to... It was a challenge, but I got it done, though.
Right.
I definitely got it done.
That's a fact. So how do you normally channel into music mode? If you're not writing or anything, like, what is it that you do to get in that zone? Like, all right,
I ain't gonna lie. Everybody, my brother will tell you, it's annoying to everybody but me. Like, I wake up on music time. I'm talking about 6:30 in the morning, 7:30 in the morning, 8:30 in the morning, 4:30 in the morning. Doesn't matter. When I wake up, music is on. It had to start. Let's do it. and I know I gotta stop doing that to people around me. My girl be telling me like, "Come on, it's like you said, it's 6:30 in the morning." I'm like, "I know. I'm sorry." I'm like, "Let me turn it down."
Yeah.
It's like, no, don't turn it down. Turn it off. Like, I'm like, all right, I turn it off. But that's how. Yeah, I don't know. I always been that way. I don't know. I mean, I think it's growing up. Life is kind of hard sometimes, and music was my comfort. So, that's what it was.
I mean, I think that's super dope because I feel like a lot of artists say that too. It's like if it's in you, you can't really shut it off because it's just natural. So I gotta ask you. So the motto of the Sicarah show is day by day. So when your moods change day by day, I'm gonna ask you, what are you putting on? So when you're happy,
I'm happy. I go to Playboy Cardi, Drake, Lil Durk. All my favorite artists, period. I'm not even going to say it. We're not going to focus on the artists because I listen to all my artists. Let's focus on the type of song. Because, they all got them type of songs.
Right.
Like, so when I'm aggravated, I may put on a Lil Durk, spin a block song. Like, when I'm aggravated.
Yeah, makes sense.
But when I'm in a good mood, I put on a Playboy Cardi, uppity song, things like that.
Who do you go to for peace? Like
peace?
Calming.
Kendrick, Drake, Cole, Wale. Wayne has records I go for peace, too. Lemon Pepper Freestyle is definitely top of the 5 for peace, honestly.
Wow, I was not expecting that.
Yeah,
okay,
I go
that's dope. All right, so sad.
I'm sad. There's a song right now called by Rallo Rodriguez called Room Comfort.
Okay.
That's probably what I go through for sad right now, yeah.
Okay, yeah. Shout out to Rilo. So I gotta ask you. I know everybody want to know who's your top 5, but I actually want to first start off with who are the 2 artists that you used to listen to back in the day that you would love to do a song with right now, whether they're famous or not anymore. Like I'm talking like the Jaquans, the Nellies, like those artists.
Lil Wayne, of course. I want to say Drake, but since you said Jaquan and them, if I had to go back to that time, Jaquan, Tipsy.
Because there was so many
honestly,
hit artists.
I think I would have went with Young Jock probably.
Wow. Okay.
Young Jock had a good run, man. Like. And if it ain't him, it's probably be Chingy or like these guys had good
Chingy
runs.
good,
they had good runs, like they really did. These guys they're not one hit wonders. Let's not forget that.
That's a fact.
They may not be popping no more, but when they had their time, they had hits.
They was doing it
on hits. Like, so yeah, it'd probably be one of those guys.
So speaking of Young Jock, I know you was in Atlanta for a little bit.
2 years.
So how did that impact you when you thought about music and life in general?
And so when I was in Atlanta from 2014 to 2016. I wasn't listening to Young Jock. I was listening to I was listening to Young Thug. I'm a day one Young Thug fan. I'm talking about when Young Thug came out, I was listening to him in Yonkers, and everybody's like, yo, what are you listening to? Like, how do you even understand that? And I'm like, yo, bro, it's dope. Just trust me. But anyway, so I went to Atlanta.
Yeah.
The Rich Gang tour was popping.
Okay.
Future was going crazy with the mixtapes, Monster, Beast Mode, 56 Nights. So hearing those in Atlanta and seeing it hits way different. I'm not gonna lie to you. So to be able to go to Fulton County or go to the SWATs and be in the bandos, like I literally was in a bando recording on the microphone, saying AK-47 in the corner. This is not no cap. This is really happening in Atlanta. Like so, it hits different. That's a fact.
Yo, that's insane. So like, I want to talk about Young Thug being locked up because I know you was locked
man.
up.
Free Jeffrey, man.
Oh, he said the government name. Free okay, Jeffrey, loyal fan.
Free Jeffrey, man. I feel for him because it's like I'm just looking at, and I don't know. From the internet, I'm only getting it from the internet stand. And when they put the post out and things, it's like they're looking at the case. Kind of looks like they're playing with it.
Yeah,
on both sides though. Like the prosecutor, they're talking about Blige animes and all this weird thing, and then the DA is. I mean, the defenders is like I don't know who's taking it serious and who's not. But I just hope the boy really beats the case. And I just don't like how everybody's taking plea deals and copping out, and then the man that's the face of the case that got murders on, he's just sitting back, relaxing and going through the motions. What's wrong with y'all? What y'all so scared of? Like,
yeah.
And then y'all out here living a life that the boy gave you, and you think it's cool.
It's a tough case because honestly, like, you know, with TikTok, they put all the highlights on TikTok.
I mean, you gotta be around the bush. I mean, Gunna did bad. Like, he did bad. Like, and it's unfortunate. I don't know. I could tell he never dealt with the system before. Because if you did, you would know that a plea deal is that exactly. It's a deal, meaning your lawyer and that prosecutor are going to sit down and figure out how you can cop out to this case. Once they told you that you were going to incriminate anybody, you should have told them, no, I'm not copping out.
Right.
But you probably didn't know no better. But you do now. And it's unfortunate because you got the title on you now. There's nothing you can do. So,
yeah, you know, it's crazy. I don't know if you listen to Uncle Murder every time he does the end of the
I
year.
heard the wrap up. Yeah,
that he had me rolling. Oh, okay. So you heard it. Yeah. So all 3 parts. And he had me rolling. He was like, I just want to know, can we listen tonight? Like, and I was like, I felt that. I genuinely felt that. So it's funny you said that.
And then sometimes with those things, though, with the music thing, like, all right, so let's go with, again, Playboy Cardi, I'll bring back in. There was a picture going around when he popped out with a thong.
Oh, I missed that.
Everybody hitting my phone. Even Skrilla hit my phone. He sent me the picture. At first, I didn't peep what was going on. He sent me the picture. It said, I read the caption. It said, Cardi popped out for Kanye event or something like that. Okay. And I liked it. And I'm like, yeah, that's what's up. Yeah. But then somebody else sent it to me and they circled the thong. And I'm like, oh, this was Skrilla was sending me. Oh, he's wilding. But I don't care because at the end of the day, I know Cardi, but that's his business. I'm here for the music.
Yeah, you just
And 10 years ago, y'all were doing the same thing with Young Thug. For real, like, so.
That's true. And that's one thing I want to talk about too. Like with your music, I like how authentic you are. Like I feel like there's nothing really fake about your music, and even to the point where you bring up Meek and Risky, may they rest in peace. And I thought that was dope because it's like you're keeping their legacy alive. So I just want to talk about that and why it's so important for you to bring them up in multiple songs and what it means to you.
If you know me, then you know why Shamik is in every song. That's my. You seen the House of Wax? I tell everybody this all the time. Did you see the House of Wax? If you seen the House of Wax, then you know how close that boy was to me, and that's the only way I can explain it. I literally lost my other half, like so. That's self-explanatory.
I hope you see that I'm next. That nigga Meek was on your necks, but in peace may he rest. Now it's up to me to do the rest. Look.
Now Risky, he's always been an inspiration to me since growing up, and I heard Risky one night. I was in Slow Bomb. I'll never forget it. I was in Slow Bomb. It was probably like 2006, 2007. I found the iPod, and the first song was Risky Family. That's all it said. I pressed play, and it was growing up, I never had shit. My mom's in and out of jail. Oh well, and my pops with that song, and that changed my life ever and ever. Then I've been tapped in with him ever since, and I'm close with his brother Blige. Shout out Blige. Rest in peace, Kosh. I was close with him too, and you know, so I really feel like he was one of the ones that was supposed to make it, man. He was really supposed to do it. I don't know. That was unfortunate too.
I'm that dude, everybody love. Let my shit knock from the block to the club. Go Risky, go Risky, go.
He's an inspiration. That's why I always, you know. And I feel like if I get the chance to get in front of the world, then these guys, if I can get their name known, then I'm gonna do it.
I thought that was amazing, and I will say, as a kid growing up, I kept hearing his name over and over again in his music to the point where I knew his music, and I never even seen him. I never knew what he looked like. It's just he was so big in the city.
Me neither. Like and outside of the music, as a person, as you ask about them, people speak on them, they have nothing but good things to say about them. So I just let you know.
Yeah,
so that's unfortunate. That's unfortunate.
Yeah, I like the fact though that your music is talking about things that, you know, as somebody coming from Yonkers, I'm like, oh, I relate. Like I know what he's talking about. You know what I mean?
I even want to kind of shout out Tone, Free Tone. He's another one that was really supposed to get a chance. You know, that people's past catch up to him. And he's somebody I got to try to implicate in the music too, because he's another one that was really, he's one of them. Like he's nice. If you know, you know. So
yeah, man. So I want to ask you, so what motivates you and how do you keep driven, like through the ups and downs of life, music, etc. that you may go through?
I'm going to have to say the people around me, my kids, Shamik. I don't really, and it's going to sound crazy, but I don't lie. I don't really be caring about myself that much. It's everybody else that keeps me going. If it was up to me, I'd probably just ride and just go meet my brother for real, honestly. But I know he wouldn't want that. So, I mean, since kids, he was always telling me, like, I can rap, but this is yours, bro. Like, I really don't care about that. I want you to make it. Like, when you make it, just come back and holler at me. And I won't tell you what he really said, but he just said some crazy things. But, like, that's what it really was. So, it's just everybody around me, you know. Like, I know I had it hard, so I know a lot of people want to see me win. At least I hope I do. I hope they do. I know some people that don't, and they pretend they do. But the ones that do, I know y'all do. I appreciate y'all, and that's what I do it for.
Genuinely. Yeah, definitely. That makes sense. Like, when I watched Make It Work, I was like, nah, his passion comes through. Even you was in the street. I was like, all right, let's talk about that. Was that your idea, and did you feel adrenaline at all?
That was the cameraman, shout out my boy Don Manny. That was his idea. He's like, yo, I want to shoot in the street. I'm like, yeah, let's definitely do it. It was hectic because, as you can see, people trying to drive by.
Right.
All of a sudden, he got it, but he ain't put in the video. I'm like, yo, I ain't gonna lie, bro, hold on. You see what the fuck we doing here. Like, chill, relax. Where you going? Like, you ain't about to save the world. Relax. Now, I'm really cursing people out and everything. Like, let me just get the scene. Like, it's not that serious. It was a good day, though. That was a memorable day.
Yeah, that definitely stood out to me. I was like, okay, nah, he's going in. He's going hard. That's what's up.
That was fun.
So, there was a lyric that you had in there that I must quote because I thought that was super dope. You was like, how you tell me you love me, but don't ever help me. You fake it in perks. Yeah. So, the reason that stood out to me because, yes, support is not hard to give, yet it's hard to get. So I wanted to ask you, was there anything that specifically stood out to you? Because, for example, I know sometimes people do contests, right? And they're like, all right, just tap this, do me a vote or something like that. Like, was there anything that made you realize that?
I can speak from things like when I performed at SOBs in 2017. I had to sell tickets. The tickets were $15. I'm putting them on Blige. Yo, bro, y'all know if I didn't have to charge you, I wouldn't. But I have to charge you. Pay $15 for the ticket. I don't got it. Cool, but you turned around and spent $30 on this weed, though. These are things that people are really doing. But support don't gotta cost money. I have to tell my friends this all the time.
Right.
When y'all hear support and all, man, you think you gotta pay with something. That's not true. Instagram is free. Every time you press play, that counts as support. And to tell my friend, watch this. You sitting in the house all day, you got YouTube on your TV all day. With you playing my song on there all day, that's support, bro. What are you talking about? You don't have to pay for nothing. Like, but they don't get that. And I just hope they catch on before it's too late. Seriously, and that's all I can say. I can't really, if you get it, you get it. If you don't, then whatever.
That part. And that's your warning right there. Like, he literally just said it plain as day. So, exactly, respect. And I want to talk about Yonkers art because I know you did a performance there, which was super dope. Yeah.
Shout out Tom Ray. And shout out Yonkers Arts Dude. I can't remember his name. Don't kill me.
We can plug it in, though. I got you. We can add some words in here. Yeah, so I want to talk about is it different performing in your city versus performing at a place like SOBs?
No.
Okay.
Not to me.
So tell me, what does that feel like for you when you get on stage? And like, was there any difference from when you first started to where you are now?
Nah, it's pure liberation for me. Like, what I do on stage, I walk around the town doing. Everybody knows that. So when I get up there, it's like literally me just like, it's nothing. Like, I really do this on the regular. Like, so.
Yeah. It just feels normal to you.
Normal.
Okay.
And I've been doing this since a child, though. Like, and I don't know if people, I think at this point, today and age, they finally realize, like, nah, he's not doing it for attention, nothing like that's really him. Just that's how he does it. That's what it is. I'm enjoying my music, minding my business. Why am you bothering me? I'm bothering you. Why do you care? Like, that's what I be on. So yeah.
So I love the fact you said that because I heard that you was on stage with A$AP Mob before, and to be honest with you, that's a big feat all within itself.
Okay, so shout out A$AP 12, A$AP Ant, the whole A$AP Mob. Yeah, that started with Twitter. 2013, A$AP Ant and A$AP 12 followed me on Twitter. We built that relationship. 4 years later, I met them in person. I told them the name, they put the face to the name, and the rest is history. And then, I got invited to shows, on stage, backstage, things like that. I've seen things that people would never see, met people that people would probably never meet. And that's why Skrilla be mad at me, because, But we still here, though. We still rocking. I still have those relationships, so that's right. What counts. I tell people all the time, relationships are just as and sometimes even more important than the dollar. So, because money didn't get me in them shows. The relationship did. And I had to pay to go to the show. I knew him, so everything was free. Like, to the point everybody's going in the back and they got to show tickets to security guards telling me, nah, you good. I know who you are already. Like that.
Oh, that's dope. So tell me a little bit about networking and social media, because I think a lot of people take that for granted, where they don't realize what you put out on social media, how you act, how you behave, actually translate to you as a person. Yes,
like social media can be used as a tool if you allow it to, and it can be used for bullshit if you allow it to. It is what it is. Like that's and at point I told Skrilla this other day too. Now everything I do on social media has to count. I don't really even trying to bullshit on social media no more. Right. It has to be a tool because this is what I do. And I'm at the point I can't play no more. Everything got to count. Everything. So I rarely post nonsense. If I'm posting, it's about the music. Period. And that's what it is. So like and that's how I'm trying to get the exposure. So I go through the blogger pages. I had Squid Ape. Shout out Squid Ape. He's a big blogger in Chicago. Okay. We did some things. He got me on his page twice. That's what I'm really trying to do right now. Get the name heard.
That's what's up. And I think being in New York is like a big advantage with trying to do that. But what do you think? I want to know, what do you think are the advantages?
I was just talking to Yonkers about this morning. New York, if it was in Atlanta, it would be. Because Atlanta, they support their artists. New York, we have this thing where we can't support each other until we both make it. So it's like, so I'm not going to help you right now. Like, you out, fuck you. But when you at the Grammys and I meet you there, yeah, we can show love all day. And it's like, that's wild.
Right. So Atlanta was a different vibe. Like, do you feel like people was like, oh, come to the studio?
Yeah,
like,
way more support in Atlanta. I don't even know these dudes. I play one song, oh my God, I want you to come here. I'm gonna and it's like, wow.
It was like an end.
All that, and I don't even know you. The things you want to do for me, and I don't even know you. These guys I grew up with all my life, they ain't even trying to give me $15 for a ticket.
I also want to find out from you, like, you had 3 projects that you released thus far. Which one is the one that means the most to you so far, and why?
And off the rip. A lot went into that project. A lot of fights, arguments, work. A lot went into that. A lot.
Mm-hmm.
And not. Yeah, I guess I'll say that's my best body of work right now, up to date.
Okay. Do you have a song, like, for example, Lola Brooke, her song that took her, she literally put out, like, at least a year prior to it taking off. Do you have a record like that in the stash where you, like, I think this is a song that people, when they finally hear it, they're going to be like, where was he?
A few of those. Honestly, I got a few of those. Like, ones I didn't put out, ones I put out. I feel that way about a lot of them songs, for real.
All right, give us 3.
I'm going to say My Celly for one.
Okay.
Assist is another one too. Take You There, How I'm Bumming. I could go all day with this. No Side, Heavy Stunting, Wave Right, like it's mad songs.
Wow. Okay, so basically all of them. Basically. No, that's what's up. Okay, so is there any advice you would give artists out there that's trying to come up? Because it's hard to stay focused on music when you have life happening.
Exactly, and that's what I'm going to have to give the advice. Stay focused. I know it's hard. Trust me, I know. I've been in and out of prison because it's hard, but you got to stay focused. You have to. You have to. And if you know nobody's for you, stay away from them. Keep them away from you, because they may be acting like they're for you, but they're literally hoping and praying you fail every day. And energy is contagious. So be mindful. Energy is very contagious. And the universe works mentally, so be careful what you think about and what you say. It's power in words. For real.
I agree with that 100%. And speaking of that, because we got to get into this Hogwarts.
Yeah,
okay.
Yeah, Hogwarts. Yeah.
All right, don't judge me. All right, me and Harry Potter wasn't exactly on the same page. Okay, guys, don't judge me. So talk to me about that, because I'm like wizardry.
All right, so
okay.
It started with I always like Harry Potter. Period.
Okay.
So one day, my man Sean pulled up some Wu-Tang name generator thing. Okay. If you put your name in, this is a nickname RZA would have gave you as part of Wu-Tang.
Oh,
my nickname was the Excessive Wizard. And from there, I'm like, and I love Harry Potter too. And
that was the connection.
I just ran with it.
Okay. That's what's up.
And I really feel like this shit is magical anyway. Like, because I don't write.
Right.
And I don't know where I'll be pulling this energy from to put these words together. It's just like, it has to be magic. Either that or God. Or both.
We don't talk about bleed culture.
It was a bunch of me, Skrilla, Sean, G's, a couple kids from Locust, we started off. It started off as conversations, honestly, conversations.
Yeah.
And then one day, Sean took it upon himself to make an Instagram page and slap a title on it, Bleed Culture, and started as pictures. Yeah. I left to Atlanta. One day, I get a call like, yo, we need you to put this mixtape out. And I'm like, what mixtape? Like, the one we made. And I'm like, y'all making mixtapes and y'all ain't gonna tell me? Like, that's what's going on, cool, whatever. So, I put the mixtape out. I know I wasn't there for it, but I know it was received very well amongst the town. I finally came back 2016, and we did what we did, and that's pretty much it. Started off as pictures, ended up as music.
So,
culture.
What is the ultimate goal? Like, do you have a vision, kind of like what ASAP Mob did, or like, do you have a vision?
Like, we definitely study the movements, rest in peace ASAP Yams. So, like, they all as inspiration, and some people say we look like them sometimes, and it's cool, like, whatever. Because honestly, the things they was doing in Harlem in 2006, I was doing in Yonkers in 2006. People will tell you, like, so. Great minds think alike, though. You know how that works, so yeah. I definitely shout out them for the inspiration. We just trying to do what we do. We trying to do what they do. For real.
Facts.
They do it, we do it. They can get the M's, we can get the M's.
Oh, yeah, that's 100% a fact. And I think it's really important when you're passionate about something, like giving back towards, I don't know, it could be a group of people, or is there anything...
And that's the thing, too. Like, I don't want people to think, like, we're going to get money, cool. But don't chase the money, though. That's not where the value is at. That's not where the goal is at. The goal is to really... I want the accolades, the Grammys, and the awards. And that's what's going to make me happy. Like, I know I'm going to make the dollars, but whatever. I need to know that y'all know that this right here, this product, when y'all press play, that nobody's fucking with this little nigga right here. That's what I need y'all to know. Once I get that, I'm cool.
Okay, and how can people support you and follow you?
BC Danna, BC.Danna on Instagram. That's BC.DANNA on Instagram. BC Danna on Facebook. Born from Pain94 at iCloud.com for the email. 914-403-4062. Call me directly. I don't care.
That's a first. Okay, so there you go. There you have it. Thank you for tuning in to the Sicarah Show with BC Danna. Make sure you tune in.
Meek,
whack. I never seen my profit off a dope boy pack. Before I even made my half, unexpected on lack. This all facts, machines to keep the clear the scene. Had the square lit like Michael and Billy.